Tonight, the battle over a playground for a local park continues as one Bernalillo County Commissioner jumps into that conflict, expressing his support for the controversial playground. Here's News 13's Gabe Chavez.
News 13 first told you about the controversy 2 weeks ago. Neighbors battling to get a playground installed at Netherwood Park near Indian School in I-40. They even had State Senator Jerry Ortiz-Pino secure $200,000 in capital outlay funding for the project during the legislative session. But a single phone call from a powerful neighbor scuttled the plan.
I don't apologize for having a lifetime of public service where I've known these people. I've worked hard for New Mexico, and being able to call them and have a conversation about something that's important to me.
Former Lieutenant Governor Diane Dennish lives near the park and opposes the playground. She admits she called her friend Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham and asked her to cut the funding for the project. The governor followed through and vetoed the earmarked $200,000. Neighbors who fought for the playground were outraged.
The loudest voice, or the voice that seems to have the most direct line of communication, is getting the response of that's not representative of the community as a whole.
Now, County Commissioner Stephen Michael Casada is stepping in to show support for the project, even though it isn't in his district.
I really thought that, there's nothing wrong with putting a small park in such a huge, a small playground in such a huge park.
Casada introduced a resolution of support during tonight's County Commission meeting. But in a twist, Casada defends former Lieutenant Governor Dennish for reaching out to the governor.
I guess I agree with the former Lieutenant Governor that, she does have, connections, and she does have relationships with people, and she did have a whole lifetime of service. But I think that if she was going to be democratic about it, then the voice should actually have been in support of the majority of the people who were for the park and not for the minority of the people who were against the park.
In another twist tonight, Commissioner Casada walked out of the meeting before his resolution could be heard after an argument with the commissioners involving the county manager selection process. In his absence, the resolution failed to get a second. Gabe Chavez, KRQE, News 13.
Governor Lujan Grisham refused to answer our questions about why she cut the funding for the playground, except to say the project lacked neighborhood consensus.